wondering what I've done to my hair, simply Google Heda, H-E-D-A, on the 100. I was going for a grounder style hairdo. The fans will get it. And on that note, greetings friends, welcome back to the channel. If you know me, you know that I love a good bingeable series. Total TV-aholic right here. And the latest thing I've been obsessing over? The 100. A CW show that's streaming on Netflix. Thank you, Netflix. I love you, Netflix. Thank you. You provide all that content. If you've never seen the show, here's a quick, spoiler-free synopsis. Our story is set in a futuristic world, one where humans have made the Earth uninhabitable due to nuclear war. So now we're living up in a space station, and we have been for the last 100 years. But everyone's getting a little restless, so they want to see if they can go back down home to planet Earth. But, like I said, radiation. Not good for the human body, so they have to test and see if it's okay to go back down. How do they conduct these tests? Well, they decide that they're going to send 100 juvenile delinquents down to planet Earth and just see what happens. Even though this show has been on for quite some time, I feel like I have become a member of the Skaikru at the perfect moment. Why? Because today, the 20th of May, the 7th and final season of the show is premiering. I know. I'm very excited. I have not been this obsessed with the show probably since Game of Thrones. Drama, suspense, action, romance, hot people. So, what have I decided to do? Well, in honor of this 7th and final season, I've formulated 7 questions, all involving the 100 that I think fans might be able to relate to. If you haven't yet watched the show, but you plan to and you really don't want any spoilers, I've been very careful to not mention any here, but still, better safe than sorry. Revisit when you're done watching the show. Otherwise, here we go. Question number 1. How the hell is Octavia Blake so buff? Hasn't this girl spent the majority of her life hiding underneath the floor? Her body is so strong and so fit. How is this possible? She had no space, no access to equipment, and you somehow managed to develop that while simultaneously hiding your existence for 16 years. Question 2. What'd they do to get so universally woke? In this show, there's loads of factions called crews, and they have plenty of conflict. But something that they've all seemed to purge from their cultures is racism, sexism, and heterosexism. For example, women can be astronauts, engineers, doctors, respected leaders, and feared warriors. Race doesn't appear to have any merit, and love in this post-apocalyptic world is just love. So what'd you do to get so woke? And is it possible for us to follow suit, excluding the whole nuclear apocalypse thing? Here's hoping. Question 3. What's the self-care scene like? Why do I ask this question? Well, because no one seems to have oily hair or broken out skin in this show. Everyone's just doing fine. Clear faces, clean hair. And they're camping all the time. So, I'd just like to know how everyone looks so good. Question 4. Where do I get a Bellamy Blake? And how soon can he get here? Seriously, guys of the world, if you're looking for a male character out there that embodies bravery and vulnerability at the same time, and it's just so sexy, Exhibit B, Bellamy Blake. Whew, he's still my heart. Question 5. How has there never been an accidental pregnancy? There are a lot of really hot people on this underpopulated planet. And for a while there was no parental supervision and only teenagers around. So, I don't know, maybe they've got their sex education on lock in the future as well. We should learn. Make note. Contraception is cool. Question 6. Has anyone else noticed that Clark is like the only blonde person left around? I know there's Harper, and Harper is kind of a dirty blonde, but where did all the fair-haired people go? Question 7. What the am I gonna do when this is all over? I love a bingeable show, and it's really sad when you have to say goodbye to characters and a story that you've really fallen in love with. And this certainly wasn't the show I expected to hit me in the feels, especially right now. The content is definitely darker, it's very end of worldy, and we're going through some of our own end of worldy kind of stuff right now. I just wouldn't have expected this to be so healing, but really, I could look at what these characters are going through and be like, well, at least it's not that bad. And also, wow, they show a lot of strength through adversity, and it's also just a really good show. You guys should all go watch it. So ultimately, yes, it will be very hard to say goodbye. So I will instead adopt that term that they use very frequently in the show, which is, may we meet again. All right. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't yet subscribed, I would really appreciate that, especially if you enjoyed the video. Hit that button if you want more positivity, random fun, and focus on kindness. Yep, be seen, be heard, be kind. Bye. See you Friday.